Hi guys, and welcome to today's video where we are doing a weigh-in video. And can I just say, I've been doing a lot of live streams lately on Instagram, and this is so weird to actually pre-record something for once. So anyway, let's get out the first gecko. So first we have Zig. Now Zig is really skittish because I am finally doing her natural tank. I finally have Arcadia Earth Mix Arid, which I've been waiting for ages, and so I can finally get on with her natural tank, which means she has been moved into a temporary tank, and she doesn't like it. She's very kind of stressed out. She needs to settle in, and she has something on her head. What's that? Anyway, she's had a very stressful month, as you may have seen. She laid 2 absolutely massive eggs. If you see the footage of her laying them, it looks like her body actually implodes. But let's just get her here. So last month she was 68 grams, then she laid those 2 eggs and she dropped to 51 grams, and that was on the 11th of June that I weighed her after she had her second egg. So I feel like she's gained some weight. She's definitely got her appetite back. I'm going to guess at 55 grams. Wow, she is 61 grams. What? She's put on 10 grams in, I think today's the 27th? 28th maybe? That's really good. I'm really happy with her progress. Next up we have my Chahoua. So this little one, I absolutely love its colours. It can go from pitch black, completely black, to much lighter, and it can blend in with its environment very well in terms of like wood and bark and so on. Still don't have a name, still doesn't have a gender, but that doesn't matter to me. I'm still working on a name. I get suggestions all the time, but it will come to me, I'm sure. Also, this one is actually kind of famous. Not really, but no, a little bit. It's in a magazine. If you have the Practical Reptile Keeping magazine and you go to the Arcadia section, my Chahoua is in it, tasting some of their food, and also a picture of some crickets is also mine. Oh my goodness, it jumped. Another thing about Arcadia is they actually asked me whether I could help out. They needed someone to produce promo videos for their new products, explaining what they do and everything, and they asked me to help out, which is awesome. And I'm always a fan of their products. They're always natural, they're very progressive and everything, and so to be able to help them out is awesome. This has no connection to my channel though, so if I do a review on their products, I'm still going to be honest with you guys, and I know they would prefer that. I know they would prefer me to say the pros and cons rather than just be like, this is an amazing product, rather than, you know, let's just be real. There are products that I really love and some that don't exactly work for me, but I'll still say that. But just to make you aware, there are videos on Arcadia's channel that I have now made, and I'll link the most recent one here so you can go check that out if you want. But back to the Chahoua. It was 20 grams last month when we weighed it. I really hope it's gained some weight. I will do an update on this little guy because, oh girl, because I know a lot of you want to see it. I have a feeling though it's lost weight. Hopefully it hasn't. It is 22 grams, so you've progressed 2 grams, that's very good. It's in the right direction, but what I will say is I do have to hand feed it a lot more often. It has to get used to eating on its own, so we're working on that. Next up we have Minnie. So in May she laid her first egg and then a second egg a few days later, and then 21st of June she laid 2 more eggs, and I do feel like she is on the skinny side. She's not eating quite as much as the other geckos. For example, I will aim to give them say 5 to 8 crickets, and I have to kind of help her out with feeding, and she might eat 2 or 3 and then get bored. So it's definitely one of those things where I have to give her little and often. But last month she was 51 grams, and I do think she's probably in her 40s now. I really hope she had gained weight, but by the looks of her, I don't think she has. Let's pop you in. Oh wow, you are very small. She is 43. That is not good. She definitely needs to eat some more, and I've got a whole load new food in, so hopefully she will feast on that. Next up we have Lyra. So if you missed it, there was a Q&A, a Crested Gecko Q&A the other day. We talk about handling crested geckos compared to leopard geckos and her nighttime activity, because she's a fairly active girl. Oh my god. Now last month she was 44 grams. I think she is looking pretty awesome, a healthy size for a crested gecko. I cannot complain. I doubt she's changed very much. I just feel like she looks very similar to last month. So let's try the fun task of putting a crested gecko in a bowl. Oh, you're 42 grams. So she has actually lost 2 grams. Not worried. She's always around this sort of weight. And just to put things into perspective, she's only 1 gram lighter than Minnie, which is actually insane. Then we have Gizmo. Now Gizmo, did she lay any eggs? No, she actually last laid eggs at the end of May. So she hasn't actually laid any this month. I was kind of expecting 2 more because that would make it up to 8 eggs, and that was my prediction. And at one point she was digging a lot in her tank. But kind of thankfully nothing has come of it because she's still a very slim girl and I don't want her to lose too much weight. Last month she was 47 grams. I hope she's in her early 50s now. 49. You know what? That is progress. Would prefer a little bit higher, but it's in the right direction. She's been eating very well lately, so yeah, it's alright. And finally, the big guy, the beast. He never misses a leg day. If you follow his gecko gains, you'll know that Diego is massive. And I swear he's put on more weight. He was 94 grams last month, but to me he just looks like he's so chunky, his tail's amazing. He was led out in his tank the other day and he made the tank look tiny. So I really do think he's gained weight. The other thing is I usually weigh him near the start because he is picking up on all the female pheromones right now. They have scent market. He is licking everything. Oh goodness. Do not get amorous with the bowl. Right, so he was 94. I think he's definitely gained weight. He definitely feels heavier. 96 grams. It's amazing what 2 grams can do. I think he's looking fabulous, but he's a guy. As I said before, guy geckos are so much easier. If you have one female gecko on her own, she'll probably be absolutely fine as well. I think it's just the mix of having 3 females and a male. The hormones are insane. So anyway, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. There will in the future be a leopard gecko natural tank build. I am in the process of doing that, but are you going now? Okay. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that, but thank you very much for watching guys, and goodbye.